She was the ultimate beach fantasy of the 70s and 80s, a golden-haired icon who became a global sensation almost overnight. Bio Derek, known for her unforgettable role in 10, wasn't just a beautiful face running in slow motion on the sand. She became a symbol of desire, glamour, and the California dream. But behind those iconic images, there's another side of Bio that few people know. And now, through a collection of rare and sometimes shocking photos, we're uncovering the untold story behind the image that shaped an era Bio wasn't born into. Fame, born Mary Kathleen Collins in Long Beach, California, her early life was far from Hollywood glitz. A rare photo shows her as a freckled, shy teenager with wide eyes and unbrushed hair, standing barefoot outside her modest childhood home. Long before she became the poster girl for sensuality, Bio was just another small-town girl with a dream and a spark of rebellion. At just 16 years old, she fell into a controversial romance with director John Derek, who was 30 years older and still married at the time. The press would later explode over the scandal, but Bio didn't care. She followed her heart, left the country, and eventually married John at 18. One private photo taken during their time in Europe shows a young Bio wrapped in a scarf, no makeup, eyes filled with uncertainty. She wasn't a star yet, just a teenager, stepping into a world she wasn't ready for. Her breakout came in 1979, with the movie 10, where she ran across the beach in cornrow braids and a flesh-colored swimsuit that would become legendary. The moment launched her into superstardom. But with fame came scrutiny. Many saw only the surface, few cared about the woman behind the beauty. In rare behind-the-scenes shots from the movie's production, Bio looks overwhelmed, caught in a whirlwind of attention she never expected. She once admitted she never thought she was the pretty girl and felt uncomfortable with the label of sex symbol. But Hollywood didn't ask how she felt, it just kept selling the fantasy doll as her. Fame grew, so did the pressure. In one particularly shocking photo from the early 80s, Bio is seen crying behind a film set trailer, makeup smudged, clutching a cigarette. It's raw, unfiltered, and very real. She later revealed the toll that constant public attention and media obsession took on her mental health. While she smiled for the cameras, privately, she often felt lost. Despite the criticism and the narrow roles she was offered, Bio refused to be defined by Hollywood's expectations. She became an advocate for veterans, animals, and environmental causes. Rare photos show her comforting soldiers in Iraq, tending to injured horses, and leading charity missions far from the spotlight. These are the moments the tabloids ignored because they didn't fit the fantasy dot in the end. Bio Derek was more than a beach babe. She was a fighter. A woman who walked through scandal, criticism, and judgment and still found a way to define herself on her own terms. Today, she lives quietly with actor John Corbett, far from the chaos of Hollywood, and the rarest photos of all? They show a woman who aged with grace, found peace, and left behind an image but never lost her identity. Because Bio Derek's real story isn't about braids or bikinis, it's about courage, about survival, and about being more than what the world expected her to be.